Here we are bathing Princess Ghetto. When you bathe your Rhodesian Ridgeback, you want to use a very simple shampoo. One sold at PetSmart. Tearless puppy shampoo. You're just using it to get off any dirt. A rag with 10% apple cider vinegar solution, wiping your dog down with will do just as good. As far as using what I've seen on the internet, people that are shampooing their dogs and trying to sell somebody's product like a VitoPep topical shampoo, it's nothing you want to do unless it was prescribed by the veterinarian for a certain reason, for itching or something. You'll go back on the history of the Rhodesian Ridgeback, you'll discover that they have a certain types of oils that their body releases, and that protects them from insects. And actually, you'll notice your Rhodesian Ridgeback, when it rains, the water actually comes off of the dog like wax on a newly waxed vehicle. That's because those oils are there to protect its coat. If you continually bathe your dog and use these topical shampoos, you're taking away from its natural oils that are used to protect your dog. So it's a very simple thing. You use a cheap baby powder shampoo just so they smell nice and you get the dirt off, and you maybe do this twice a month. The rest of the time, wipe it down with the 10% solution of vinegar and oil.
Like
it's a good hound brush. If you need one, we can supply you one. Next year we'll have a full line of supplies for Rhodesian Ridgebacks. As you'll see, we completed the one barn in the back, and this is where the dog hotel is going. It will be placed here next month. Your training area will be in there, and in the back will be the luring course, everything else for our monthly events. Now remember this, folks, very important when you bathe your dog. Get the water on the dog first. Use a handful of the shampoo. It's very inexpensive. There's nothing to it. There's actually no ingredients in it. It makes your dog smell nice, and all you're doing is getting the dirt off of them. But you should basically be doing that with a rag once a day or every other day. Just wiping them off. We wipe their feet off before they come in the house every time. But don't be sold into these people that are trying to advertise some company's shampoo that's costing you $20, $30 a bottle of shampoo, telling you to use it every week. What you're doing is taking away from the way the hound was put together in 1922.
Let them know that this Rhodesian Ridgeback, if they have like dandruff or something like that, it's because you need to brush them, not because they need a certain shampoo to take the dryness out, because their skin is naturally oily. So don't confuse the dryness with they have dry skin. They don't. Just brush them more. So.
Yeah, it's real cool that people are making videos and making money off the videos with their selling products. But some of these products, they're excellent products when prescribed and needed.
Yeah.
If your dog's not itching, if your dog's not having any hair loss, if there's not any problems going on with your dog, which there shouldn't be, because they were built for the African terrain.
Yep.
Therefore, you got hair in between the toes. You got an oil coat that's on them to protect them from insects, protect them from rain. You got indentations on their feet right here. That was designed to hold water in the African terrain. And these dogs are just, they don't need any help.
And also try not to get water inside their ears.
Never get water in their ears.
Just get a washcloth and just wipe it. And then wipe it again with the washcloth.
So be very careful with this information you're getting on the internet. I was reading reviews, watching the YouTube videos, and one thing you can notice right off the bat, if something's wrong, is they're selling a named product. That means somebody is paying them to say so. We have a lot of VitoPet products that were prescribed over the years for certain situations that the dog might have got into. But as far as bathing, we've been using shampoos like this longer than the people doing the videos have been alive on our dogs.
Come here, Mama.
And you're guaranteed to wind up with coats like these. Look at all of our dogs on Facebook at Rhodesian Ridgebacks at Hunterson Farms, and you'll notice their skin, their coats, they're all beautiful. Why? We don't mess with them. All we do is when they get to the point to where they have that little doggy smell, we use an inexpensive baby powder shampoo for puppies. The one for puppies. We buy it at PetSmart. Actually, I'm sure we could buy it cheaper somewhere. And we use that. And as you notice, she puts it on. She uses the hound brush. It's got two sides. One side has the little prongs on it. That's for brushing. The other one has little beads on it. That's for massaging in the shampoo. And they love it.
They love being massaged and brushed.
This is just a real good thing for them. We have one client that bought a puppy years ago, and he's never done anything but 10% apple cider and water.
Yep.
His dog's been boarded here. She's as beautiful as she could be.
That's Eli.
Don't take that coat of oil off of your dog. You're doing it a great injustice.
Yep.
Altering the Rhodesian Ridgeback's conformation is the worst thing you can do. Feeding it high protein foods,
Yep.
feeding it beyond what it needs in protein and food, all that no grain food. You'll see on the AKC website, and I told my wife when they came out with the no grain foods, wait 10 years, let's see what happens. And there it is, respiratory problems. They believe cardiac problems, and now here comes cancer. Be very, very careful. And that's bathing your Rhodesian Ridgeback when necessary at HuntersonFarms.com. I don't think your Ridgeback can get into any more than what ours can get into. We have pecan trees, fig trees, pear trees. We got muscatine. We have grapes, raspberries, oranges, lemons, pears, sand, seashells, gravel. There's everything out here. There's nothing they can't get into. And, of course, the proof is in the end result. And you can see our dogs from 4 months old to 7 years old looking as pretty as they did. That's bathing your dog at Hunterson Farms, and a little knowledge there. Use it. Do your dog a good deed. Don't overbathe your dog with topical shampoos. Only if prescribed by a veterinarian, not somebody on YouTube. Thank you. God bless from Hunterson Farms. And always give me a call if you got questions. Let's get 'em.